Hey everybody, I'm SpectralStar and welcome back to Let's Play Vampyr. However you say that at the end there, I still don't know. I'm just going to say Vampyr. Vampyr. Got some new stuff here. I was actually wanting to look at more things I can upgrade. I might as well level myself up even more. Blood Barrier. It's our defensive skill. It's really cool. It's been a few days. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Let's see here. 20% blood. Increase your blood absorption. We could go with some more of this. I don't think this could hurt. Oh, wait. We don't have enough points. I forgot. We did run out of points last time. You can tell I just got on and just said, you know what? Here we go. Let's go. Anyways. Reach Whitechapel. Let's do that. I guess that 9 up next to our health, stamina, and bloodometer, or Kool-Aid meter, is our level. I also wanted to check and see about our investigations. Succeeded in these two, sort of. There is a lot of side stuff in this game. A lot. Yeah. So this should be kind of fun, I guess. Learn to live amongst mortals. Yep. Alright, let's go. Wait, what did that say? Was that my, Chapter 2. Okay, so we're on Chapter 2. Alright, let's go to Whitechapel. I don't know how to get there. I would be much better at getting to White Castle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. How do we get there? This could be a long episode. And also, embracing somebody. Something I need to do.
I cannot enter.
Something I seriously need to do. Oswald Thatcher. Hello, Mr. Thatcher.
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes. This neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Mm-hmm. Personal questions? Your fear of being enclosed.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then, if you're so interested in my case.
I don't know. Okay, well, it was your childhood.
Perhaps you were trapped or locked in somewhere as a child. The horror of war could have brought this memory back to the surface.
Are you joking? I grew up on a farm. I had a bloody fantastic childhood.
Shit.
Do you want to talk about
No, I really don't.
an irrational...
Well, Doctor,
Perhaps you were...
are you joking?
Okay, well, I fucked that up. Your life in London. Do you have a job?
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Wow, you're so special. Why are you
Why
locked
were you
up?
locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in.
Fucking
despite my
wankers.
claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia?
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctors said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
What's the argument about?
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital. But I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Gotcha. Why go to the hospital?
Why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about is their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Alrighty. That's it.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
So talking to people is an important skill in this game. One that should not be taken for granted. God.
I said, see them fancy clothes? This one's a top.
I must run. I don't want to kill people if I can help it. I really just want to avoid them because... And I might have been this way. It feels like I've been this way. I want to keep people alive. I don't want to make the districts any worse. Yeah, I feel like this has been a place I've been to, but...
I'll put an end to you.
Okay, shit. Forgot there for a second. Forgot what my stun move was. Dude, I am really taking that dude's blood hardcore. My god. A rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Are we still on this trip where we're like, what am I doing? Let's accept what's happened and move on.
It's locked, all right.
Now, how the fuck am I supposed to get... Oh. Well, I did find a new hideout, at least, so this wasn't a completely wasted trip. You guys got to remember, this is a blind run, and I just want you to know that. Just don't hate me. Okay, so now we can... Okay. So I was on the right track to getting to this place. It seems that I have failed miserably the last time, and I'm sorry, my throat will not seem to clear. Okay, ran out of that. Blood serum, alright. So we made some stuff. I don't know what use it's going to be to me. Yeah, just refill all my ammo, I guess. Whatever. Could sit there and get some 1918 for our country, for our blah blah blah, for our blah blah blah. Okay.
I cannot enter.
Why can't I enter? Why? Do I need to lay in the bed? God, look at my veins. It costs 300. I don't have that, so. Why can't...
It's locked.
Why? That's where I need to go, too. I need to go outside this door. See, look. Bam. Alright, so I'm going to go around this way. Try to circumvent. It's the only thing I can think to do. And hopefully on the other side I can get through that little door. I'm glad that doesn't hurt my vampiric agilities. Quarantine influenza. Keep out of this area by order of the Board of Health officer. Wow. That's not good.
It's one of them. Easy does it, boy.
Too much blood I take.
Murdering bosses.
A little drinky. Sucky. Me love you long time. So I'll grab what we can. Give back nothing. It's like the pirates of the Caribbeans.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. How do we open it? I wonder if there is a way to open it. There's a lot of verticality in these levels too. I need to see the map. Okay, we can go this way. Or we can go in here.
Best to lead spotted.
That leash is off! Die, vermin!
Bam. Oh, oh, come on now. We have some of that sweet blood. Ow. I tell you, man, you keep burning me. And you keep slashing. You know, when a man's normally hit with a machete, I'd say that he would reel back and he would be like, ah, you hit me with a machete. These guys are tough, though. Oh my god. They're tough as nails. Tougher than Texas leather. I don't even know what that means. I'm sorry. Talking for the sake of talking. Tougher than a Texas bunghole. I don't know. Okay. So, what's over here? Why can't I go up here? It just doesn't want me to go up there. Alrighty then. Okay, so what's this way? Fuck. Trying to go this way, guess what? There's no way. Why can't I just leap over it? Alright, well, I guess I'm having to run back around. Gotta get my sea legs. This place is just a little bit, game's just a little bit hard to, well, get around. Is that the hospital? Yeah. The hospital. District status healthy. Well, I need to get up and go through here, I guess. I hope so. Aha! Maybe we can run down this way and get in here. Get in there! Influenza is taken over. And just doing that says, hey, I'm a vampire. Kill me. What the hell? Don't want to go that way? Sure, why not? Good God. He's level 18. Fuck that. Out. I'm out. Nope. Not ready for level 18. You gotta pick your battles. Let's just go to the thing. What level are you? Maybe this will kill him. I killed that man. Ooh! Hey, you bitch. I wanna suck you dry. Sort of. Wow. He just didn't care. Shit. Stair fight. Stair fight. Stair fight.
You leeches think
Jesus. This guy's not screwing around. Fuck you. That was horse crap, and you know it, sir. Sir? Game's tough, man. The combat. Ooh. Ooh. Boy, I tell you. It's tough. But doable. I think it's doable. For now. Let's see. I know. Just want to go in here real fast. So, is there any kind of like detective work? What is this room all about? Nothing? It's just here? Just a big room? Granny rocking chair in there? Alright, cool. Okay, well, let's just continue on. I do love these wooden buildings right now. Oh, look at this. This was a... Oh, it is a hideout. Okay, cool. I can level up in here if I want. Box of pills. Quinine. I think it's quinine. I think it's what it's pronounced. I could build some stuff. There's some blood trails outside. At 365, big thirst. I want to go with that, actually. Because I am thirsty. 40% blood, baby. Conform. The following night? Really? Oh, wow. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide of a district's fate. I kind of don't like this. I have a feeling that everything's going to be fucked in the end. I'm just going to say that. Yeah, I'm just going to say the F word there, because that is typically how my stuff goes. Rat.
This is despicable.
Nah, I've seen worse.
I can't
blah, blah.
believe I'm doing this.
Get them weapons ready!
Really? I'm running. Goodbye. See you later. Haha. I kill one man. God, these people are ballsy, man, taking on a vampire. Okay. Damn it. I'm trying to kill you. Yeah, he's dead. He's fucking with me.
Oh my god!
Ah, damage immunity, bitch. Sometimes you just gotta concentrate. This dude is huge. Roger the wall. Yeah, he's a wall, alright. taken down, man. Good God. You're about to be hung on a wall, bitch. Damn. Haha. Haha. He doesn't know what to do. Game breaking bug here. I need some blood, man. Don't be a bitch. Thank you. Jesus God. That's tough, man. Holy crap. Gotta figure out a better way to kill these guys eventually. Now, don't tell me I've wasted my time fighting this man. Alrighty. So far, it's been a waste. Can we go through here? We can. Oh my God. Is it possible? We're here.
Whitechapel.
We're in Whitechapel.
This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it!
Okay.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Your life in London. Did you steal that man's medication? Actually, no. Personal questions. Okay, no. Did you steal that man's medication?
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
Maybe he confused you with someone else?
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town.
It's true. Blood quality? Alright. Benjamin is a war veteran.
Perhaps you could help me.
I
That's
said
the other
sod
guy.
off. Go find yourself another guide.
Okay, well, we've
Goodbye, young man.
started this line of questions.
Streets. It's not me.
Trucks from the sick and suffering.
Hello?
What?
Shooting a boy in the middle of a street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Of course not. Personal questions. Tell me about the war.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
You should not feel ashamed.
Yes. Sounds like shell shock. I've seen a few cases like yours. This is nothing you should be ashamed of, Benjamin. And it's perfectly natural in your situation.
I'm not ashamed. I just need my pills. Peace and quiet, that's all.
Why did you shoot this boy?
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just failed me last nerve.
I can understand that, kind of. Your life in London. Can you tell me your troubles?
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Tell me about this place.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You mean you used to have a better life?
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
At least you got a great hairline. Have you no family?
You don't have anywhere to go. No family that would welcome you.
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
Alrighty. Let's see. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really?
Phantom?
And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. It's just a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Do you know...
Oh, whoops.
Really?
I already
Would.
did that. My bad. Alright,
A
goodbye.
gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Okay, so that was an enlightening conversation. People are absolutely nuts around here. So, I guess what we're going to do now is I'm going to take a little break, and then I'll be right back because of my camera. So, be right back.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
You might just do that. Don't count your chickens before they hatch in the toilet. I don't know. I was trying to be funny. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. While he talks to himself. Okay, so... Wait a second. Are we on the right path here? I don't think we are. Another hideout. So, I've gotten to this hideout, I guess. I don't know. I really don't. Anyways, let's keep going. No. We need to turn around. Turn around. I don't know if there's any other way to go, though. I don't see any other way. But we're in Whitechapel, so okay. Can we go this way? Ooh, yes we can. Less than 69 meters away. Whoa, whoa. See what I did there?
Gangs are ruining this neighborhood.
Lots of dead-ass people around here. There's a blood trail. If anybody knows anything about those blood trails, let me know, because maybe I should be following.
Get some work in. Everything would be better.
Oh, that's Benjamin. Who are you? Fancy
Good evening,
lady.
miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Let's see what she's got for trade.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Opium, okay. With the rise of the epidemic and the rampant shortage of illegal medications, London citizens for its sedatives or sedative and anesthetic properties have recently used opium again. Oh, good reason. Ergotamine. This brand new drug, this brand new drug that has strong vasoconstriction properties is often prescribed to treat painful migraine attacks. Cool. Potassium permanganate? Good God, permanganate. Wow, that's a hard word. Diluted and used with caution, potassium permanganate can be used for cleaning open wounds and skin infections. Its ingestion can provoke death. Damn it, Death, you come here. Okay, I'm just kidding. Codeine. Codeine is a strong analgesic, okay, and antitussive drug, often used to ease pain and coughing. Sodium hypochlorite solution. Highly diluted sodium hypochlorite can be used in medical solutions due to its strong antiseptic properties. Ferrous tartrate. Ferrous tartrate can be found in many cheap fortifiers for its invigorating properties. And then we got glass vials and Swanborough cordials. With the list of ingredients printed in Latin, this item can be recycled into components. Okie dokie. I need to talk to her some more.
Good evening.
I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
I'll suck you dry. Alright, personal questions. None. Your life in London. Any intriguing local figures?
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Cool. Is there anyone I should avoid?
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
What do you think of the locals?
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Your drugs. Still nothing on that. Done all that. Alright, well.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Is she in good health, at least? She is! And here I thought she was full of the poopies. We're just gonna do what we can here. There's so much to explore. So much to take in. Yeah. Who's dead? I'll drink him dry.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Yes. I will do things. How do I... Okay. You have to wait for the prompt. There she is.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Dandelion?
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
The smelly place.
It's locked. I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius.
Okay.
Nearby the church they just mentioned.
It's a pretty decent ways away.
Good quality.
Hello?
Come on, take a look.
Welcome,
Don't be
sir.
afraid.
Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Why's that? So he's got to trade.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Oh, okay. So he's got some decent gear. He's got opium, of course. Everybody has opium. Excuse me, I'm still getting over that cold.
You never lose your focus.
Okay. Personal questions. All right. Your life in London. How's business?
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Noticed anything out of the ordinary?
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed...
Wait a second. Looks like a gothic Popeye. All right.
anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap?
I guess.
As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Well, that's what a bottomless pit is. Have you been hurt?
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Oh. Violence is increasing.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Okay. Trinkets and more. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then?
God.
Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Sure, blame the migrants.
Yes. Those bloody immigrants should know their place, eh? How dare they do a better job than the lazy natives of this land?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Oh, so that's why. She's undercutting your profits by doing a good thing. What a wonderful woman. I wish it would just darken those out when you didn't have anything,
Have you
know?
heard of a nurse?
Nurse
Yeah,
Dorothy,
that.
Okay, alright.
Goodbye for now.
Could I...
Fancy buying some...
You never...
I don't have a chance with this guy.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
I don't even know what I'd do with him. Aha! Are you Gothic Popeye by chance?
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Personal questions, none. Your life in London. Do you enjoy bullying people?
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
It's a cool name. You could have refused.
Most people don't become thugs when unemployed. This is a choice you made.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone.
I kind of got
Long
that
ago, I even
idea.
called the bastard my best friend.
Ooh. So you two were buddies, huh? Something he didn't tell me. What do you do around here?
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
About the lack of doctors.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you?
No,
I
just
guess
got
your
here.
fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Cool. I'm looking for a Nurse Dorothy Crane.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
That sucks. Alright. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Now let's go back and talk to Dillweed here. Hey, Dillweed.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your...
No, he doesn't. Joe is a friend of yours?
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What is Joe's story?
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
Morning is never easy.
It's never easy to find a new path in life, especially after the loss of a loved one. But crime is certainly not the best option.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
I don't think you should use your fists. Look how little you are. No one has ever stood up.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody will be fool enough to stand against the wet boot boy.
The wet boot boy. Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Let's see if I got any other kind of, Oh, where'd dude go? He's just gone. Okay. Well, I've lost track of him. Okay.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Let me in.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way.
Well, I'm not here to tell you you're a wizard, so... What am I doing in here?
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Your life in London? Not happy to live in Whitechapel?
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
I gotta be honest, no. Your situation can only improve.
This place is awful, I agree. But does that not mean your situation can only improve?
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
Well, what do you think the consulting would have gotten you? How do you feel?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
What a dick. Why don't you just leave this place?
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Okay. Personal questions about Barrett Lewis and your father.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
He's got such a somber voice. Do you talk to Mr. Lewis?
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
Not guilty of your father's actions.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Okay. And that's all those. Okay, so Nurse Dorothy Crane.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
Well, I don't know if I'd
Goodbye,
listen to her
guys.
right now because
Take
got
care
the
of
influenza going on, but
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
alrighty there, sunshine. You keep on keeping on, alright, buddy? I don't blame him, though. I mean, look at this shit. It's freaking terrifying. Where's Dude at? But Dude, bro.
It's locked.
He's down there again. Professional vampire hunters. If you ever suspect someone to be a vampire, don't try to kill it yourself. You have no chance. Instead, contact me or try to inform a professional vampire killer. Excuse me. These men and women are rare, but they know what to do against these evil creatures. It even seems that some of them are working together under the name the Guard of Prewin, a paramilitary organization dedicated to the eradication of the vampires in London. They are your friends. You are not alone. Solutions exist. Be smart. Spread the word. Clarence Crossley. For more information, please contact me directly. The Band of the Dragon. Dracula? Alrighty. Can I sleep here? Job of refusal letter. Okay. Dear Mr. Peterson, it is my duty to inform you of your refusal to accept your our refusal to accept your application for a job at the dockyard. I must thank you for the time spent at our office explaining the difficulty of your situation with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife, but it is also my duty to point out the policy of our company, which expressly reproves the employment of former criminals or convicts. Your unfortunate connections with the ill-famed Wet Boot Boys have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Fitch and Harper intend to reward first the candidates who pass the small inquiry we like to conduct about our future employees. You have my deepest sympathy, and may God be with you and your family. Sincerely, R.D. Harper. Alrighty then, let's go back and talk to Joe. One more time. I want to finish this little whatever's going on here.
You again? What do you want this time?
I keep working for a gang.
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now. People won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Harry is not happy living in Whitechapel, though.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy.
Aww.
Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Not afraid you could be arrested?
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Jesus. Somebody better not turn you. No regrets at all?
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Well, that's cool. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Yeah, goodbye for the next 2 seconds.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never look.
Yeah. About Harry's health.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Okay.
Goodbye for now.
Let's go back to talk to Harry. The plot thickens. Hey, Harry. Oh my God,
Good
really?
evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure.
Okay, God.
Pain and suffering in this world.
Yeah, shut up.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Okay, not there. Your father tried to find an honest job.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities, but I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
I think if the dude was, like, living a thuggish life.
Goodbye, young man.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
I don't know. Hey.
You again? What do you want this time?
Really? Is that all
Goodbye,
we get?
Mr.
Fancy bar.
You never...
Well,
Goodbye
alright.
for now.
It looks like we're out of options for that. Wow, that... That felt like an insane waste of time. Anyways, we gotta find Clayton. Clayton! Sound of a gunshot. Are you Clayton?
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Jesus. I thought his name was Forrest Whitaker there for a second. Have you any family left?
Have you any friends?
Maybe I can suck him dry.
Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where'd you send him?
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Sent him on some preaching crusade.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Your life in London. I am more lost than you thought?
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I only believe in... Well, I am listening.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
What is your plan?
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
With fire?
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
I knew he was going to say that. How exactly will you cleanse the city?
Tell me, Tobias. What exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
But where do you put the limit?
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher.
I gotta agree with that.
A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
What do you mean?
All
Quite a...
I only believe in facts.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition.
Okay. Looking
Do
for
you
a
know
nurse.
Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses. but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why hate Nurse Crane?
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in our country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Oh, God. You don't like nurses.
So you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Okay, well, thank God we're done talking to this guy for now.
Goodbye.
Alright, so... let's just... can we go in the church? Will we burst into flame?
Home will not protect you, for there is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
Sure. I mean... what? Can we go in here? Small scenery. Hey, a plant. Can I touch it? Flower bouquet. Small flower bouquet with a voucher and a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothea to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Predescue's house and present this coupon. I think I've read that. Maybe not. I mean, I could talk to her, but I feel like we've talked to enough side people.
It's locked.
Okay, well. I'll have to find another way around. It's a maze. This game is a maze. I'm fine with that, but it could pay to be a little bit more straightforward, you know. But you got people trying to push the boundaries. You got people trying to make new things, and I respect that. Trying to create something. Are you Clayton by any chance?
Excuse me, sir.
There he
Are
is.
you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Cool. So anyways, let's go ahead and get these out of the way. Personal questions. Okay, 0. Your investigation in London? No newspapers speak about the epidemic.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's only logical.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Not afraid of getting out after night?
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I mean... there is a rational explanation.
That science is unable to explain the facts doesn't mean there is no rational explanation.
I confess, I share your point of view, Doctor.
Well, thank you. What are you doing here after sunset?
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
Is the public interested?
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
You risk your life to reveal the truth.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Cool story, bro. Let's go with about an underground medical dispensary.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor. I care about... I know... A nurse I know is compromised.
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives?
He has no relatives at all?
No, except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Nethercott. It cracks me up. What a name. He never goes out.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
What a loon! Okay. Okay, well, there you go.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Now we gotta find Nethercott. And we've got to find a mailbox with the letter. Wooga booga. Hope nobody saw me do that. Why would I go up here? What is the point in going up here? What was the point in that? I'm serious, like... What was... Aha! I think I just opened up the garbage can. Darius Petrescu's letter. My dearest, most beloved children, I am sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. But there is also a war going on here in England, a war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now. To feel useful one more time, I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am as ever your loving father, Darius Petrescu.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
True. Very true. Is there... What else is here? What a weird door. Is that even a door? How do I get back there? There's got to be a way back there. Besides that. Sorry. Just imagine him being all huffy about it or something. I don't know. Hello.
Give me a glass of Alga Jet. Give me a bottle and I'll be
Okay. So there's a hooker outside the church. Best place for him, I guess. Hooker. Gotta love the hookers, man. Gotta love everybody. Oh, shit, you're joking.
This is no place for you.
Damn it. Just take it. They're trying to fumigate me. What do they think I am? Some kind of damn bug? Where are you? Ah. Okay, we gotta get the fuck out of here. We're gonna die. Fucking die. Okay, well. No poopy sticks. Well, at least we're resuscitating. Find Richard Northcott. Nethercott, sorry. I don't know how to find this man, but we will try. God. That gas was something else. Well, this is gonna get nasty. Is this even worth our time? It could be. I don't know if that connects. It could be. Come on. Hopefully we can get our abilities good enough to suck them dry eventually. But I highly doubt it. I really do like the combat in this game. I feel like it needs to be more frequent, though. And I'm saying that now. It's early on. Whoa, whoa, shit. Are you fucking joking? Jesus, another fucking werewolf? Am I really gonna have to fight this fucking thing? Oh shit, what the fuck? Come on, man. You beat my head. You beat my head. The friggin' werewolf. Really? They sound so adorable when they're smacked around, don't they? Ow? Hit him so we get some bloods. Well, that was a lot easier than the first vampire we fought, or werewolf we fought. Just go around the corner, there's a friggin' werewolf there. It was right there. Haha. I don't know what I'm doing here.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost. Huh. There's a letter inside.
Okay, where's the box? Hello, Mr. Box. Where's the view it? Okay, small box. Barrett, there's no way to say it. So I'm going to be blunt. We can't keep on like this. At least I can't keep on like this. If Joe ever finds out about us, about his wife and his best friend, it will crush him. And then he will kill you. We had some good time together, but let's face it, I'm never going to be your Jane Lewis. You know it, and I know it too. So I'm ending this, right here and right now. If you agree with my decision, I'm sure we'll find a way to be happy again. You, Joe, and me in time. And then the most important part of our story will have been preserved. Until that day, I wish you'd forgive me. Goodbye for now, Jane Peterson.
A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to
Barrett. Oh my God. Ooh.
Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
Is it a friggin' axe? Is it better than my sword? It is better than my piece of crap, How do I equip it? Oh, God. I'm just trying to equip things. Well, this has got 65 damage, but attack speed 15. Gives you more stamina, though. I'll give it a shot. Attack speed is slower. I don't know if I like this yet. We'll find out. Level 8, huh? Well, we're not going that way yet. I'm just trying to find somebody. Maybe I need to go that way. Maybe I need to drop down here. I land on your head. Did you just parry me? Oh, for fuck's sake. For the love of God. Get off me. Sweet bloods. This guy's dead. I mean, I did just fight some things off here, so. Oh, shit. I'm gonna try to avoid those guys. And it doesn't look like I can, but, you know, well, at least I tried.
Stupid beast!
Damn it. It's that guy again. Alright. I honestly don't know where I'm going at this point. I guess we could try to finish this off here. This little talkie talk.
You never.
Shut up. This box may belong to you.
I found this box in an abandoned building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be properly rewarded.
About this package, it's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
I want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's none of your business.
You had an affair with Joe's wife?
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Ever talked to Joe about it?
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Is Harry your son?
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
Pretty bad dad so far. But who am I to judge?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
I'm not a father. Hey, let's tell this guy about it now.
You again? What do you want this time?
Goodbye, Mr. P.
Well, I guess I better talk to Harry. Oh, Harry. Oh, Harry, where are you, Harry? Are you gonna make me do this whole song and dance again?
Good evening, Harry.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom. Shut up, Harry. Shut up, Harry.
So, may I?
I'm not Bob.
Mr. Lewis was close to your mother?
Do you remember when Barrett Lewis was close to your family? To your mother?
Not really. I was too young. But I remember it was a happier time. Mr. Lewis was funny. He often had dinner with us.
How was Mr. Lewis towards you?
How was he towards you?
He was nice, I guess. He never forgot my birthday. He always offered me books. I liked books.
I love books.
Why are you sad then?
Because it hurts to remember a time when my father used to laugh and smile. It hurts to realise he's as sad as me now.
Okay, just checking.
Goodbye, young.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
This fucking depression is wearing off on me. I'm getting sad. There he is. Hey, Joe. Joe, can you wait a second before you beat this guy up? Okay, alright.
Goodbye.
Let's go back and talk to Daddy, and then we'll probably end the episode there, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never...
Alrighty then. I guess that's it. Take one more look up this way.
Imprisoned by your daily routine, unable to see the true horror around you.
Oh wait, we can go through here. Oh my goodness. Well, that's suck and dry. Damn it. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Get the fuck off. Get off me, you bitch. Level 12 bastards. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Well, I gotta get through there. So I'm gonna try it again. We have been defeated. I realize this. I'm fine with dying, fuck it. Whatever. Okay. Just gonna try to run past them. Jesus. Oh god. Just poof. Okay. Okay, we gonna run. Whoa! We gotta get out of here. Jeez. So basically, I'm gonna go and we're gonna end the episode, but I gotta save first, so I can't leave. You about to sneeze? Oh my god. Come here. I need sustenance. Oh god, that's getting old. Come here. At least it hit him. We're getting some decent blood. Three of these things are fucking tough, man. There we go. Back the fuck off. Suck him dry. And he's dead. Ow. You're real angry, dude, aren't you? Son of a bitch. Okay, well, since we're here, we might as well check out the rest of this place. I was just getting freaked out. I thought, there's no way I can win this. And I'm always wrong, so there you go. Let's go ahead and try to find Richard. Richard. Good friend Rich. Wherefore art thou, Richard?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest.
Oh, it's Richard. It's
Although
Dick.
I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
Personal questions. Why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Oh, that's that girl. It's a good thing I didn't try to talk to her. You don't know about her?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Not necessarily. Afraid to find the truth about her?
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
Do you think you're just going to be able to woo her that easily? You arrogant fuck. Do you have examples?
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles, and the arid hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
It's pretty fucked. The mute florist is part of a plot.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious Camellia.
Camellia. You're a helpless romantic.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic.
Hopeless, my bad.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Are you not curious?
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
Okay. Your life in London. Thoughts on the situation in London?
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
I only see dreadful disease.
My mother loved poetry. Perhaps your words would have touched her sensitive nature. I only see a dreadful disease.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
What are you doing here at night?
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
You should avoid exposure.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Not afraid of the epidemic.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
Your life could be in danger here.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
Who will help you if you're in danger?
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you, for a start, my dear doctor.
It is somewhat risky around here.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
I can't see why. I already did that. There's no questions, did all those. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crean.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
Okay. About Dorothy Crane.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
About Darius
Can
Petrescu.
you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Alright, so we could totally do that. I would talk to Camellia, but... is there really a point to that? To doing that? I mean, she is mute. Unless she's faking it.
Already touched by...
I gotta admit, I would totally be wooed by a mute woman. Pretty easy. Editor for refusal letter. Okay. Sycophant Publishing Limited, Lavender Court, Camden Street, London. Dear Mr. Nithercott, thank you for sending your book of poems, Songs from the Defeated City, which we found as interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times our country is currently facing, you must understand that such a title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication of none of your work, full publication or none of your work, I'm sorry to announce you that Sycophant Publishing chose the second option. With kindest regards, A.G. Morris. Ma.
You're made flesh, I tell you.
Is there anything through here? I mean, we can get this stuff. Mr. Nethercott. I love his name. Aha! The garbage. That is where your works belong, sir. Out of this area, by Board of Health. Influenza be strong there. Could have took the back door. I did unlock it. So, you know. Let's go talk to the dude guy.
Come on, we can sort it out, right? It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known?
Alright, let's try this again. He's just standing right at the door waiting for me.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Let's have a man-to-man talk.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man-to-man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
I'll try. First of all, if you got anything to steal, you do. Money. It's a pretty cool place. Actually, yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Antique figure of the new collectible. Oh God. Of my many journeys, I believe I was the most amazed by my exploration of the Mediterranean Isles, and particularly the island of Santorini. Searching for traces of vampire presence in these sunburnt lands, Herodotus himself refers to this island in his fourth book, and I'm personally convinced that there are many mysteries to be unveiled in this part of the world. Who knows that even today, the island of Santorini is still considered by some as the most vampire-infested place in the world, way more than the Carpathians, and that its inhabitants are considered as specialists of the vampire hunt, or the hunt for Vricolakus, as they call this creature. According to the local myth, the Vrico is a dead person who does not decay and who can show a vermilion complexion as long as he is gorged with fresh blood. He cannot enter a house without knocking and getting a response. Garlic makes him flee. He does not consume under the sun, but his skin blackens. He can change into wolf and other animals. What struck me the most is that the same name exists, with small variations from Mediterranean Sea to the Balkans. The Greeks call him the Vricolakus. The Bulgarians and the Macedonians name him Varkolak or Varkolak. The Serbians call him Vukodlak. Yes, Vukodlak, a name similar to the Volkid we already know. My dear brothers, just to write the few words now gives me the shivers. I'm personally convinced that we are confronted to some of proto-vampire. Maybe they are a missing link between the modern vampires and the creatures that came before them. If God allows me enough time, I wish one day to go back to the Santorini island and find the trail of this antique and forgotten figure. From Drinking in the Fountain of Knowledge by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul. Now, my webcam might die here in a minute. It's no big loss, I know, but still.
It's locked.
Yes, it's locked. We're gonna try to, whoa, what is this? Ha. What you got here? Give me all your shit. I know, this is terribly rude of me.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Okay, so real quick.
Goodbye, Mr.
I'm gonna try to find a save point, and if I can't, I'll have to start back from here the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. My webcam's about to die. I don't want that to happen. My face cam. And we will be back with the next part. It's a pretty long episode anyway. SpectralStar, Omae wa mo, Kodoku.
It's never easy to find a new path in life, especially after the loss of a loved one. But